Finally got the old museum banjo back off my son. I've had to do a little bit of work on it. This was the second banjo I bought. Both my banjos are made by a company called Musima, which was East German. Before the wall came down in East Germany, they were a conglomerate of all sorts of music makers, and when the communists took over, they made them all get together in one factory and make instruments for the communists to export to other countries. As you can see, still a nice looking banjo, very solid, very heavy, very unusual pattern on the resonator. I don't know what the wood is. It looks very much like maple, but it probably isn't. Probably a cheap knockoff. But the actual design and the quality of the banjo is actually very good. It stood the test of time, considering this is probably made in around about 1980. So it's a good banjo. The one thing I found with this one, it never really sounded right. The tone was never really right. It plays better with a cap on, playing in A, and it could be simply the head. It's got a very cheap plastic head on it. So, like I did with my other one, I'm thinking about now replacing it with a Remo head and try and alter the action slightly so it brings the action down. But it still plays nice. It's more set up as a picking banjo, so it just picks very nicely, you know. So and it's probably slightly out of tune. So. And it does resonate. It's a very loud banjo as well. It makes your ears ring after a while. So, but you know, I was quite pleased with it. It was a very cheap banjo to buy. It never, like I say, it never really sounds right. But I don't know what it sounds like to you. You know, listening to it on YouTube. But if you try frailing, it probably sounds a bit sort of too brasque, if you like. So. But that's the difference between the two banjos. Comments are welcome, and I'll keep working on it, and I'll get back to you when I've done a bit more work on it. Great, eh? Lovely looking thing.